What's going on, everybody? It is Monday, June 15th, 2020. How are y'all doing today? I'm doing good. I ended up on a still run today. Every once in a while we'll do a power only where we have to go to the still place and grab a trailer with the still and make a delivery for them when they're extremely busy. That's what I was doing today. Actually, I had to go to Titusville this morning. I had to go from the west coast over to the east coast to pick up the trailer, load it with still, strapped it down, put some corner guards on it so I wouldn't rip the straps on the plates on the still. Sorry to unload me, so I'm making sure everything's okay. They got a guy on top of my trailer guiding the guy with the forks in. He's lifting the steel beams and stuff off, so if you see me shaking, it's because he's grabbing the still off the trailer. So that's going to take all day. I mean, it took me almost 3 hours to get over this morning, about 2 hours and 45 minutes. I spent about an hour strapping it down. It wasn't strapped down. I had to climb on top of the still. It was pitch dark. It was 5 a.m. I was over in Titusville, so I had to climb up there and get the straps over there right, make sure I got my corner pockets, my guards in. Alright, like I was saying before, I had to climb up there and strap my stuff down, get my corner guards in the right spots so I wouldn't cut my straps. Drove over here to the west coast, over here in, can't think of how to deliver this to. Jeez Louise, Odessa, Florida. Over on the west coast of Florida. That was a good 3-hour drive. Now I got to unload it and take the trailer back to them, so it's going to be a full day. Probably going to run out my DOT time. As you know, we're allowed 14 hours a day to work. 11 hours of that we can drive, and I am running very low. Matter of fact, my DOT clock is at 3 hours and 45 minutes. And I'm hoping they get me unloaded here pretty quick, because it's going to be tight getting over there. Once I drop the trailer off, I can bobtail back. Well, somewhat back, because I had to use some personal conveyance during the job site. We get 2 hours of personal conveyance, personal move, or bobtail home. Well, I might have to use some of that to get this trailer back to them. I already used probably 5 or 10 minutes over here on the job site, because I got here, I only had like 9 minutes left. Then somebody told me I had to move my truck. I was down to 3 minutes, so I went off duty, went to personal conveyance, moved my truck. Then I had to move it 2 more times. So, been quite busy, aggravating day. The number we had on the contact list for the delivery site, the guy's been furloughed since April, so he ain't with the company at the moment. And just a big run around. I think I waited an hour and 15 minutes to get unloaded. Of course, the whole time you're on duty. Regardless, your 14-hour clock continues to run no matter what time. I mean, whatever time you start. If you start at 7 a.m., then your 14 hours is up at 9 p.m. In that 14 hours, you can drive 11, unload and unload in 3 hours, get fuel and all that stuff. So, probably be spending the night on the east coast of Florida tonight with my tractor, and I'll have to bobtail all the way back to Argo tomorrow and grab my land off. Fun. But anyway, I'm going to finish getting unloaded here. I'll put the picture below. Where's this idiot going? I think he's going to lunch on me. This is not going to be a pretty day. Oh boy. It's Monday. I was supposed to go get a chiller today in Vero Beach. I think this guy just went to lunch on me. No, I don't know, because the guy standing on top of the trailer is still there, so maybe he didn't go to lunch on me. But the guy that's in the low just took off and went that way, and there's a bunch of people walking that way. I wonder if there's a road coach here. Well, we may not be getting back to the East Coast today. This is going out trying to be a disaster load, it looks like. But what can you do? I'm only allowed to do my 14 hours a day. Drive so many, work so many. If I don't get it back, guess they're going to have to pay a layover or something. So, alright. I'll put the picture at the bottom. As always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Have a great day.